Oh, I'm sorry for that, John. I'm tired. Been tired for ages now. So, it's the darkness. It's the darkness. Dark, dark, dark. Winter, winter, winter. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know. This is the first test stream, and yeah, of course, it will be recorded also, so people can watch it later on if they think that is fun for some reason. If I don't delete it, I never know. We never know. Have no idea. And for those that comes and watch it and wonder what the heck is this, I will explain quickly. First of all, who I am. Well, you can read about that on my page, madcave.online. Read about me there. But yeah, what is this live stream thingy? Well, it is live. The live session is something I called session when I were talking to my viewers on a site that was called SpiedLife. That was some kind of online reality show or something like that. Yeah. So that was a part of that for like 1.5 years, give and take. So yep, that was a nice pair, but I were there as a viewer and checked the cameras and learned to know some of the people there before I joined as a cam there. And yeah, it was going quite well, in my opinion at least. Had quite many viewers and so on, and then sadly, because some problems, they shut it down after 4 years, and then I built this put this stream up because some of the people that did watch and followed me and so on and supported me, they thought it would be sad and all that. Oh, we can't view and all that. And of course me too. You get used to be online and learn to know people. So I started this. And at that site I had something called session or table session. Now I'm not at a table, or I am kind of, but where I sat down when I felt for it and talked about things. It could be silly things, it could be serious things. Yeah, I just talked out of my heart. And that is what I'm trying now. We set up a test here. I have a cheap camera I bought from the net several years ago that I'm using now. I kind of hate it because it has 3 bright lights also shining. Yeah, it's not like ER and all, but it's like help light, so you but it's kind of bright and it's not a good quality on it, but it is what it is. I will maybe buy new cameras later on some time or not. It depends on if I continue with this or not. Hi there, Pokemac. I will leave the number 1 out. I hope that it's okay. Pokemac, because it's I think that is what you call you, Pokemac 1. I guess there is some other Pokemac then. That's a lot of followers from or watcher or viewer from SpiedLife have joined up here. That is fun and so on. I've been here for about 2 weeks now. Goes quite well. Goes better than I suspected, because I haven't spread this. I were mentioned that I was setting it up a few times in the chat on SpiedLife before it closed, and I sent it to a few people, and I'm soon reaching up to 4,000 views, and that's much more than I'd expected. And also, the most fun thing is that people stay a while and watch. I know how people are, so they jump, oh, this was boring, but people seem to stay here for a while, even if I'm just sitting here, and also if I'm just even if I'm not on the camera. So that is a little interesting, to be honest. Yes, there's going to be lots of this in the beginning. Now it's going to be a lot of chat about YouTube and stats, and I know that it's something strange with the camera. I know that it's because I checked the stream, and the quality I'm sending is not what is on the stream. It is a bad camera, but the quality on the stream is much worse than the camera really sends. So I needed to create a new profile, so maybe I missed something there. It could be because I'm scaling up this resolution to full HD, or I don't really know. I don't really care. You can see and you can hear me. That's the most important at this time. Yeah. And I am one of those that like stats and stuff, the boring stuff, and hide a will. By the way, I'm sorry for late recognition there that you were here. I'm sorry. But now, better late than never. Yes, I was saying that I had a view hours, that the people stay so much, so long. Because that will really that surprised me, because I know how impatient people are, and when especially on YouTube they click and go on. Oh, what's this? Oh, a rabbit. Oh, what's that? Oh, they can't keep the focus anymore. But it seems like they can do that here at least, because I'm up to 620 view hours. And to earn something, to gain something from YouTube, there is two main criteria you need to fulfill, besides having security and all that. But there are two big things that many struggles with. That is, the first one, you need 1,000 followers, and I have, as I said in the beginning, I haven't spread this or anything like. I haven't spread to my followers on social media or I mean on music platforms or anything, as I did with SpiedLife. So many of my views came from that. I haven't done that because I'm not doing this like, oh, I must get this up to these numbers, but I'm still interested in the numbers. But I had over 4,000 views. I'll check now. Over now today with today's stat up to now over 4,200 and 620 view hours. And that, as I said, now that is what impresses me or makes me like, what? That it stays so long, because you need 1,000 followers and you need 4,000 view hours before you can earn. And then you start earning maybe from ads that they play on your video and streams and so on. They put ads and you can earn a little. It's not like you're going to be rich or anything. It's because to earn money, real money from YouTube, you need to have sponsorship, and then you can start talking about earning. But why do I mention this then? Well, it's if I don't care, but because of course I do care a little bit. It's fun if I can gain a few bucks. Because we need to remember that we can't get money from SpiedLife anymore because it doesn't exist, and of course that has helped many times. You don't I don't at least say, oh, I don't want extra money. So I'm maybe not super dependent on it all the time, but yeah. So that's enough about stats and all this, and I just wanted to take this because I know there may be people watching later on also when this is saved, if I don't delete it, that maybe don't come from SpiedLife, so they wonder what the hell is this dude talking about. Yes, I do swear, so if you can handle that, go away or don't listen. I do swear sometimes, as many of you already know out there. Well, thank you, but the quality, I can see it's not the same, but it works. The sound, I hope, is good because I'm using a studio mixer or studio mic. I got a mixer and I got a EQ and I got a compressor and I got lots of those. So I really hope the sound is good. My voice sounds like it does, but that's another thing. But I hope the sound quality is good at least. Else I'm being really sad about my equipment. Yeah, so Happy New Year and all that. Which I have already written on my other stream and so on, but I say it anyway. So that will be strange for those that maybe watch this in like May. Oh, what? Or even later, but never mind that. So what do I really have to say? This will not be a long session, as I wrote in my Facebook. But I have said that several times before and ended up with hour. But yeah, I'm quite tired. I've been tired so much lately. I think it's this darn winter, dark and snowing and cold and dark. So even if I sleep, I'm tired when I wake up. Tired. But my mood is good. I'm not like feeling down, which I can do sometimes at winter time, but I don't. So that's good. Knock on wood. So what's happened lately? Well, not much. And yeah, but some things has happened. I have a new co-worker at work that I'm now, me and the others also is training up, because as some of you know that when I started a new job, that my colleague that I work with didn't. We were two doing my job or our job, but he had quit. He quit it, so now we are new, and I am quite new still. So I am a new one, learning up a new one, and that is going to be interesting. But I feel like I get a hang of the most things now. So, and he hasn't complained yet. He understands what I'm telling and all that. So now it's going to be, it's good to have a new one. But of course, it also is more to think about now in the beginning. But when he is up and running, it's going to be much better also for me, because, hey, I'm starting to wonder what should we do, because some days, like I'm rolling my thumbs now. I'm probably jinx everything. Sorry for the cough. But I always do that. And I'm really sorry. Yeah. But the thing is that when he's fully trained, or trained at least, so he can start doing job, hey, it's going to be really slow on work. But I also have another thing I will do. I will help my other colleague here in where I live, or where I work at the office, and help him with the on-site things. So that is also a little part of my job. So I will start learning more about that later on, and then I can, help him and so on, and he can be sick without anything going crazy at work, or have a vacation. I'm really sorry for blowing. No, I'm not really sorry. It's not like I'm crying. No, but I'm a little sorry for blowing my nose, but it's something I need, because I am a human being. So that is about work. We had a day off today. The company we do the support for, they had a work-free day yesterday. Only those that wanted to work to get like compensation time or extra money. I need to blow my nose again. Worked. And they also quitted. They worked half day. They ended at 1 o'clock. They closed everything. So we don't have that. Some companies in Sweden, we have that. I had it on my old job, not that when I worked on ASUS, but the other one. We had if it's a holiday, a red day, like today is a red day, it's a bank day. So before bank day, so the red ones we call, we have worked half days. We don't have that in this company where I work, but it was really, yeah. I went because I had such a headache, so I went and lay down on the sofa half hour now and then, and went back. Had something happen? No, I had one case yesterday, and that wasn't something I needed to do anything. I just passed it along because that is one of my things to do. I'm dispatched to level 3. I'm level 2, but some things I can't do or are not even allowed to do. So it was really, and these were something that were going to on site. So hey, I could. I was also almost off day of work yesterday. So what else do I have to say? Yeah, today I were with my brother, because I still don't have a car. I can't afford a car at this point. I have lots of things that need to be sold, but one thing I sold today. I were planning on buying some mattresses, because, as some of you know, I have slept on one of those air mattresses for a while. Sadly, that I needed to pump it up every day. Now it's something. It must be in a little hole that's getting bigger, but I can't find it. So now it's like, I pumped it up, filled it up, and then when you're lying, you can feel like, oh, I will be sleeping on something really soft in a few hours, and that was the point. But now, today, my plan was to buy a mattress when I got my payment, but it didn't happen, because I had other things I needed to pay. But today, this is complicated. No, it's not complicated, but this is the story of my family. And now, because my sister, her kid's bed broke. He broke it somehow. So she gave him her mattresses and bed and so on, and now we went down and bought her a new mattress. But now I got his old mattress, because he had a double bed and it fits in my bed, and it's okay. It's not like this is an adult, almost. He's 17 years old, so it's not like he pees himself. So we have washed the cover and so on. So I got that today. So now I have a mattress, and also my brother bought me this. On the mattress you have this is a foam mattress, a bigger foam mattress. And then you have the other little thinner one above, so you can, for your beddings and so on. So we bought that, and now I'm going to be sleeping in my bed again, because I have slept on the sofa for almost the whole month, 1 month. And the back, and the back is starting to complain, so hopefully I will be less tired now for a while. And we went shopping. I chopped some food and stuff also. So I managed this weekend and a little bit into next week at least. Hopefully, knock on wood. Well, this is not wood. I replaced the wood inside to foam, styrofoam, because that is much better. It can handle this if I go out, if it's warm and so on. If it's wet outside, it doesn't expand and all that. That's suggestion to all that has wood inside. Replace it with styrofoam, because that is weather. It doesn't care about the weather and if it's cold or warm. So that is what tomorrow I will do a contest, a radio contest. Me and a friend who is down in South Sweden, since I have a remote controlled station, he can join, and we often teamed up before. When I lived down there, I were in the same radio club and we did lots of contests. So I will do that tomorrow. It's been a while. I'm not really tagged for it, but many times I have felt, I don't really. But when I start, I get this contest spirit, I start to get adrenaline, I can't pronounce it, you know what I mean. And I get into this, and then I will work it for several hours straight and so on. and it's been a long time since I did any contesting. And this is a digital contest. I don't need to sit and shout it and so on. I press buttons. That's that is perfect. Perfect. Knock on wood. So that's the plans for tomorrow. It starts tomorrow evening. So, and that's also good because then I can sleep and. It's just a 12 hours contest. It's not the 24 one. I think it's only 12 hours. Or maybe 24. 24. Because sometimes it's 12 hours and some contest is 24 hours. Some contest is 48 hours. And yeah, then you start talking about the real contest because I worked some 48-hour contest myself, not with a multi-operator. I did it myself and only rested like a half hour each day. And yeah, you press yourself because when you're using microphone and so on and talk to someone over a noisy band from Australia who is trying to give you the details you need for logging that, because if something is it works like this. Often it's like they're giving us a report, and we always say 5 and 9 in contest, even if it, because that's what the log software sets. It have it like default. So we don't change that because everything needs to go fast. You want so many as possible under this limited time, but many don't understand that it is really could be really. Oh, that doesn't sound like much to do. Yeah, but you need to think we are using our radios and antennas and try to reach as far as possible, because if we're talking to someone outside our own continent, that gives us multipliers, that so they are really important, and they can be so weak signal, and there are 1,000 others on the band, and they are really close to you, and they have like, oh, I'm running 2 kilowatts, because some countries doesn't care about the legal limits. So they are splattering, they have old equipment, and you try to hear, and they give the report 5 and 9. You need to have the call sign, their call sign correct. You need to have the report 5 9, and that, yeah, it's always correct because we never change that. But many contests has like 0 numbers, and oh, you're 59009 or 149. And that is what could be a problem many times, because mishearings and some, you want 449, and then it's again, and you need to focus and then use filter on the radio to narrow the signals and try to not be disturbed by the others. And doing that for 8 hours straight, your brain is starting to get like really. Oh, damn, I'm being so frustrated sometimes. But then it like comes a new big signal, like you work them directly and bam, then you, and then you leave that. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, tomorrow it's digital, so you know, press buttons. I don't need to sit and shout and say again. How can I let the computer say it? And digital means that we are sending a coded message with the same details as we do with voice, and then they have software that decodes it and logs it, and they press the buttons and sends the report to me. But you need to say, you need to like use again sometimes, because you say, no, that couldn't be right. That said Donald Duck. No, that isn't, because if it's a bad signal, it's hard for the software to decode it also. So it's not easier, but it is easier for the voice and it's more relaxing to work those contests. So that is what I'm going to do tomorrow evening and night and day on Sunday. What else have I to say? Not much, I guess. Nope. I don't know really. I have not much to say. Any questions? And yeah, I have something to say. Oh, yeah, I have something. I don't know who is. I see they're dropping in 7 viewers, 8 viewers, 10 viewers sometimes, and so on. But I don't know who is here or what not here, and so on. I know Pookie Mac and Will is here, so that's 2 from SpiedLife. So I don't know if I'm going to say this or not, because saying this and no viewers from former SpiedLife is here, then it's quite wasted information. So if there is people here viewing now I even have wrote on Facebook as someone wanted, but I guess that will not help. Oh, Trisha is here. Oh, hi Trisha. So we got 3. I don't know if Pokemac and Will still is here. Are you still here? Yeah, 3 people at least. That's good. Maybe I can tell this. And well, we'll see if someone else says something. We will see. I'll hold this for a little while. The news. I'm trying to create what is it going to say? This is going to be really, really something, and yeah, I'm building up the expectation. So we are 3. Let's see if we can get 4. If you get 4 people, I will tell this. If from SpiedLife, that is, former SpiedLife. We will see. I don't like. We will see. Yeah, we see. Will. My brain oh, what? But he is here. Yeah, but we will. Why? We will see. And that also your name Will is we will see if you have some dialect. Yeah, we will see. So when I'm saying we will see, it's like I'm calling you all the time. Yep. So yeah, let's see here. I don't think we are more than and then you 3 here. So Hazel is here also. Yeah, and that means we are 4 people. 4 people. Yay. So that means I should say this, but this is now I have built up the expectations so much. So everyone, what is he going to say? And I say, it's snowing. No, it was not that. I have mentioned it a little bit earlier also, but speaking of SpiedLife, I talk quite much with the creator of SpiedLife, and have done that for a long time. We have built up a little friendship and so on, and I often have been giving hints and advice and so on. So yeah, we have a good relationship there, and I know that he is working on a new site, and he has got most sold most, I would say. He has found a new media hotel where he can stream, and he also found someone that will help him with putting a site up and so on, with all the streams and so. And that one he has worked with before, so that one he know and all that. So, and also I know that he has been in contact and talked about the kits. And by kits I mean the camera kits. So he has, if he hasn't got an offer or offered, or how it's pronounced, and he is now going. There is ordered one kit that he will try and see if it works, and then further on I maybe get one to start checking on that site and so on, for checking, for bugs and all that. We will see how that goes. But I think since much, but it will not be like a copy of SpiedLife coming back. So of course some things will be the same, but there will be much changes, because he had lots of thoughts and changes going on before also. SpiedLife were improving all the time, or he wanted it to improve, and I gave lots of suggestions. But the problem was that, and this is no, it's just like how it was. It wasn't the main project. It wasn't the main for the owner of the company. That the SpiedLife was like a side project under another company that has other sites and so on that they have as main focus. So things took forever to be implanted. Now things going much faster, because now he not going to rest with that. So when new things comes up, okay, we can add this. He doesn't need to take it to someone else, and they say no, we don't like that idea, or but we do that when you got time and all that. So I think this is going to be really good. I hope everything I hope it all comes together now. I will also put in that, you never know what's happened, but if things looking good, he's working hard to get it going, and I won't say, oh, this will be up and running by then and then. But if all goes as planned, I guess, since the other, they have the one that builds the site. Oh, sorry for that. I'm always knocking on the mic stand with my head there. Sorry. But remember what I'm saying now. This is not like, oh, it's going to be. This is my wild guess. I'm guessing it's going to be up and running. Maybe if we are really, really lucky, it could be at the end of this month or in the beginning of next month, depending on how things goes with the kids, and also since the site needs to be built. But the good thing there is that site builder, he has worked with him before in the really beginning of all this, so he knows these things, and so he knows how to put up the servers and all that. So he's a good he's good to have in this. So it could be, if things doesn't pop up and destroy everything, it could be quite fast, I think. I hope so. What do that means for me? Well, to be honest, of course I'm going to join that because he sees me as a part of it in some ways. Because I'm now going to tell something that also could be good to know, because there has been lots of talks about SpiedLife and how that, they are greedy and all of this, and maybe not you guys, but there has been lots of criticism sometimes from people that I don't understand, because they don't, I can tell you that if Friends in Manila had worked out good, that Dana had, the plan was to bring it out to other countries. And I were like, we talked, and he wanted me to be the producer for Sweden, and he wanted Sweden to be next. And that was even when I were living at Crete, we started to discuss that and so on. Now, Friends in Manila didn't work out, so that is scrapped, of course. But I want you to people to understand how they work and how he works and how we think that. And here he wanted even us to have an opportunity to do something and earn maybe a little salary and so on if things goes well. And so, but yep, that's, I tell this just so you all know that it is good. It's not that, it's not a bad company or a bad anything, to be honest. So if you have thought that, scratch that out of your head. So that's what I had to say. Hopefully all goes as planned, and we'll be back on some site. And I know there will be some changes also that is going to make it, if all goes as planned, as he planned, it will be easier for people to join. And now I mean with camera. And I don't know if I'm saying too much now. If I do that, don't write this all in stones. But it will be easier for people to join. It is easier to join for people, and also you can join. I would like to say it will not be called that, I think, but like a trial user. You can start out with it as a trial user, and then you will you start with mobile stream, and then you will maybe work your way to have a kit. People can sponsor with the kit. They can gift for the kits, and then they buy the kits and they own the kits. You don't need to send them back and so on. I don't know if this is what he has thought, and I don't know if it's going to be like that, so don't make a rune out of it, but that makes it easier for people to join, and also to see if they really fit this, because I think we have that problem sometimes. People join, oh, this is super cool, but they don't realize what it does to you also. What there is, it's not like, I get a camera now, I'm going to be famous and so on. Yeah, but for Scratch friends in Sweden, I need to say that Hazel. I just try to explain there, so don't think it's going to happen. It will not happen. But that was the idea on SpiedLife of if Friends in Manila were going good. But yeah, that is some. So it will be easier, and also it will be better for the people that joins up. They can, if they are on mobile stream, they don't need to be online 24/7, of course, and they can grow into this, and we can see also. I say we, but yeah, we all can see if they are interested enough or not. And if you see people like, this person is really engaged and he's really want this, or she want this, or they want this, then there will be an option that the viewers can contribute to the kit. So like donation, but that donation goes only to the kids. So if someone likes, okay, I like this family, I want to help them to get to the next level, they can help with buying, sponsor a little bit for the kit. And why do they do that? Yeah, first of all, because there are people coming, and you all seen it, people that been there for a month or two, and then what happened? They are never online anymore. And that, I think, is because they don't really understand what this is, what that means to be on camera 24/7 and so on. So they are not ready. This will make people grow into it a little bit and also get a feeling, do I really want to be 24/7 or not? And if they don't, they can stay on this, I call it trial, but I said I don't think it's going to be called that, but they are kind of tryouts and so on. So that is a great change that will happen. I hope. So, and of course they're is working with some changes how we can report things and so on. Hi there, Casp. Oh, I need to introduce this guy. I need to introduce Caspian. Caspian is a dear friend of mine in Canada. He's a great musician also. Look for him on the platforms. Yeah, he do lots of synthwave and like that type of music. So check him out if you like that. He's a really good friend. I think, at least, he doesn't need to think that back. Yeah, Tricia, I think it's going to happen. I'm pretty sure, because I know Mario, the creator. This is his vision. This is his. So yeah, this is. I won't say dream, because. That may sound so, but I maybe it is for him. I don't know, but so he is really working things out to get this going, because it was other plans in the beginning, but yeah. So hopefully we'll see some kind of site up and running again soon, and soon can be, yeah. Somewhere in between here. Yeah, any questions? Now I've been up for running this session for an hour. So yeah, any questions, anything to report, anything at all, anything? Yeah, I can round up, else I will round up, but I will do that because I started out with stats, but I want to almost end with stats also, if that is okay with you. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know now. Else I will round up and I will tell you some stats here where the people comes from, because this is a little interesting for me, at least, because it was not what I expected. I mean, with countries that tops and so on. So the number one, I will not go into percent or so. Caspian know how much I love these statistics and so on. We have worked together with my record label. He also has a record label. That also Ghost Work Records. I hope I said it right. You can check that out also. Now you need to pay me soon, Casp, so I will send you a bill for all this promo. Let's see. Number one is USA. Number two, they seem to like this in Germany. Number three is Great Britain or UK. Number four is Hungary. Number 5, Italy. 6, France. Number 7, Austria. Number 8 is Russia. And number 10, I think, what did I say? 9 was Russia, yeah. How do I pronounce that in English? This will be a cliffhanger and almost. Let's see. I need to see so it because I need to translate from Swedish names. Yeah. That was really hard. In Swedish is Bulgarian. In English is Bulgaria. So wasn't that far. That is number 10. And then, of course, more countries, but I will not. I will only take the top 5. The one country that I'm a little surprised is South Korea. Is also quite high up. Yeah, that was the final stats. And Teresa, I hope it all will land and work out, and don't expect that every changes will be implanted directly. I also given that advice that try to take it part by part and build it up, because it's easier for him to do that. I really hope this will work, because and it will start somewhere soon, because he really definitely earns to succeed in this. We want back, and you guys want back there also. So let's hold our mental thumbs and. I know that some countries say finger crossed. In Sweden, finger crossed is when you lie. You keep your fingers crossed and say, "Oh, it's raining," but the sun is shining. You lie and so on. But I know some countries say, "Oh, fingers crossed that this happens." But in Sweden, we hold our thumbs. Hold your thumb. Or when we really wish for something to happen. So, no questions, nothing at all. Nothing at all. You have nothing. Okay, that's fine. I will end this stream then, and thank you for following this first session that I was saying going to be a short one, and now it's 1 hour and 6 minutes and 38, 7, 39, 40 seconds. Yeah, I say bye, 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 bye.